just asking Scotty about sort of the ability to switch with Colin at the start of the third quarter there, and he rightly pointed out they've been doing that a lot, maybe just not in the starting lineup. How nice is it to have two such flexible, versatile defenders that you can switch a 1-5 with 2-6-8 guys or whatever?
For sure. I mean, you always, when you look at your roster, like the best and easiest coverage all over is to just switch everything. It's hard to play against that, but for that you gotta have personnel that matches that style of play. And those two guys, they're perfectly matched. Like they can do pretty much same stuff on the ball and off the ball. Obviously, CNB is younger and a rookie and coming to the league and learning a lot, learning about matchups and personnel. And Scott is doing a really, really good job of communicating with him and helping him on the spot and like trying to teach him on the fly, So it is a huge advantage for us when we have two guys like that are capable to switch any pick and roll or DHO.
The other night you talked about you wanted to take a look at your starts in the first quarter to analyze what the issues there with giving up 32 points the other night. Did you see anything that you liked or didn't like or you needed to change?
I mean, a lot of times they're trying to get good balance of the lineup that can provide us some defense, and at the same time to be good defensively. And I thought the other night that we were really getting good quality looks, from the three-point line, touching the paint, layups. We just missed a lot of shots there. Our defense for 3 quarters was pretty good. We did not do a great job in that first quarter. And the second half with 22 and 21 points, keeping them in the third and the fourth quarter was on a high level. So it's constantly searching for that fine balance that still have good offense. And while we're thinking the start of that fourth quarter, I already got to think about who's going to be finishing the game, who's going to be closing the game. So I cannot run those guys through the wall and too long because we got to go to some guys there to finish the game there as well.
Scotty was saying he's been very intentional about his rebounding. Certainly the numbers would suggest that. How much of a benefit or a luxury has it been to be able to play him basically at the 5 with Yak about, and sometimes even when Yak has been available, he's played a lot of minutes.
And I think it speaks a volume about Scotty, and his ability to adjust, to guard 5s, to guard point guards, to start as a point guard, to start as a 4-man offensively, I don't know how he does it, but like any position we put him in, he knows our whole playbook. We put him in position foul. He doesn't need to script. He already knows like what he needs to do, how he needs to run offense, and he's doing a really good job of finding his way to play around the dunker spot more and to be closer to the rim for offensive rebounding primarily there. And I think defensively when he rebounds the ball, he has such a good court vision. He allows us to run with that first touch, with those first passes, and he also does a really good job of pushing the ball in transition. So anytime that he rebounds the ball, I feel that we have advantage.
I was saying the other night, he's putting up some numbers that, like, Jokic is one of the few who touches them. Is it fair to say, when you've seen him go for these big triple-doubles 2 out of 3 nights, is it fair to say, let's do it maybe once a week, to be a little more frequent in that kind of production? And
I think for Scotty, every night is definitely opportunity for double-doubles. Like, I think points and rebounds, they should always be there. Assists are the hard part, because I look a lot of times after games like our potential assists. This game, I believe we had 22 assists, but our potential assists we had 67. So we missed a lot of shots. Our bench was 0-18 from the three-point line. None of those came off the dribble. All of those came like kickouts and good shots, good opportunities. So Scotty, I believe that he should be, and that he is a double-double machine every night. And I think that his triple-doubles can be more frequent as well.
Darko, you mentioned what it takes to play a full.
We're not the only team. I think every team in NBA is searching for that. That consistency. The game is long. 48 minutes is a long game. It's really hard to sustain it over the course of the whole game. But how do we have a better start? How do we do a better job of executing in the stretches? Okay, there's going to be a stretch that we don't score for 3-4 possessions in a row. Can we get 3-4 stops in a row? I think those are the challenges for a young team, understanding that like even when things are not working for us offensively, we gotta really focus on defense, and defense gotta give us a chance every single night.
How much has the game changed in that regard? Because I mean, even we were talking to Scotty, and we're like, okay, well, yeah, you've kind of been relying on the comeback recently. He asked how much were we down the other night, and I think it was like 13 or 14, which like in today's game probably isn't as much as it would have been 10, 15 years ago, right?
I agree with that because there's more possessions in the game. Teams are playing with more pace, and if you have a 10, 12, 15-point lead starting in the fourth quarter, like nobody in this league feels safe. Oh, we're just gonna close the game over here, So you really gotta find a way in the fourth quarter to up 10, down 10, you're still in the game. And a little small run that makes it a 4-point game. You're right now in it, So that fourth quarter gives me I see a lot of defensive intentionality, and what we do like on a high level defensively there that helps us to hang in the fourth quarter and maybe have those comebacks. But as I said, it cannot just be like that last possession. It cannot be last minute of the game. It's like everything that led to that. And I thought in this game that how many layups we just missed. I think we missed like wide open layups, 7 or 8 of those. We're missing free throws. We've made some wide open shots. Like that's we gotta be better. We do when we create those advantages, actually to benefit from those.
The play. I mean, it didn't end up being fundamental to the outcome, but the play where Jamal Murray got that. I guess you guys were fronting him and the lob came over. Was the play in front of him, or was the play behind him, or kind of an easy shot to give up at that point?
Yeah, so on the previous play, we did a good job of denying that and then being in a position to foul them when we wanted to foul them and not allow main guys to catch the ball. On that last play, probably we should be a little bit more on inside and not allow that easy there. And they did a good job of flashing Tim Hardaway there and allowing that there was no safety to help him that
and you
play.
would have fouled on the catch, in theory?
For sure, that was the plan. And we wanted to foul pretty much anybody outside of Murray there at the end of the game.